Hey Aries, this is your girl Terry, and I want to welcome you all to Healing Seer. I'm here to do your reading through your partner's eyes. So this reading is about, if you're in breakup, separation, this is how your partner is looking at it. So this is from your partner's point of view, not as much yours. So anyhow, I'm just going to jump right into it. Remember, this may not resonate with some of you. This is a general reading. Some may resonate, all could. Some parts may not. It's okay. Anyhow, so we have the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man is really the hangman. They call him the Hanging Man, like he's gliding. See how the tip of his toes is touching the bar? Like he's not like tied up, or have any chains around him like in the normal hangman deck. Like the tip of his toes is touching that turning wheel. And then his hands is right above water. Not exactly touching it, but they're almost there. So the way that I feel is like this person is hanging literally by the very threads of their feet or the very threads of their big toe. Hanging. They're diving deep within, and they're barely hanging on. I mean, when I say they're diving deep, he's going head first. He's just going deep. Diving deep within. Trying to see things, because you see the light, that's the rays of light, that's the beams of light, I should say, that's right beside him. The light is touching, the beams of light is shooting to his hands though, but on the back side of his hands. Feel like the light is shining through the light because he's diving deep within. He's going deep within the subconscious mind. He's getting in touch with the things that no longer serve him. He's trying to come up with fresh perspectives on how to think about things or how to go about things. Like this person is not like your typical traditional type of person. They don't give a crap about what the world thinks or how they're being viewed. And we have Neptune controlling, and this is Aleph, which basically means like an ox, but it really stands for, like in Hebrew, like planting seeds, getting ready to change, getting ready to plant new seeds, getting ready to dive deep within, making some changes, ready to plant more positive seeds in the subconscious mind. Like the wheel is spinning, the head is turning, the wheel is turning. It's not the will, the world card or the Wheel of Fortune. But I see it's turning. And with Neptune, like he or she, they're coming into oneness. Having a very realistic oneness approach of looking at things. Apologize for that. Sorry. So anyway, and they're doing this because they really want happiness. They really want wish fulfillment. Like they don't care what's crawling around on the outside. Like on the top of here, you see two mice. But these mice, rats, whatever you want to call them, they don't look like they're spying though. See how he's coming towards her? I feel like cycles. I'm feeling that too, but definitely like wish fulfillment. Like I see him like as a baker. I'm not saying that he is. He's like, here. Yeah, he's going within. He's trying to find, he or she, they're trying to find, what's going to make them happy. Like they're barely hanging on, because next we have the Two of Cups. So we have a Venus in Cancer. So your mate possibly could have their Venus in Cancer. Coming together. Getting to know each other. They're going deep within to figure out their happiness, to figure out their wish fulfillment, so they can bring the other cup to their partner. We started with the Ace of Cups, so we started with one cup. Now we're at Two of Cups, so now they have another cup to offer to someone else. And you see the two coming together. getting to know. Like they want to get to know you a little bit more. For, you know, if this is like a new love. For some of you, I do feel like this is kind of like in the beginning. You're in the beginning stage. You know, they might have, you know, just told you, well, I need some time. Like, I really need to focus on myself. I wasn't planning on meeting anybody right now. You know, things were going good. Things were going hot and heavy. You know, you thought everything was good. And then it was like out of nowhere. That's what I'm being told for some. Some of you, you definitely are at the beginning stage of this relationship. The two cups are joining, and like the light and the stars going within the subconscious mind, getting to know each other. They're getting rid and going deep, diving deep within to bring happiness and wish fulfillment so they can bring it to you. They want to get to know you. They feel as if there's some past life here, some past life energy here. For some of you all, you could have known each other before in the past. For some, I'm being told that they're going within, diving deep within, going into the subconscious mind to bring happiness and wish fulfillment because they want to do it for their kids. They want to bring love to you and the kids. He or she. But I really feel like many of you are in a newer relationship and you're just getting to know each other, and this person took a break. And you really may not know why. And I do feel like there's some past life connection here. I do feel like that you did make this person happy. I feel like it's really not you. It's really them. Yeah, and they're going on a new cycle with the moon. The moon, subconscious, the back of the subconscious mind. Like it's being masked. So it's like almost like he has his back turned towards you, and like the only thing you can see is the back of the head. Some things I feel like that he's trying to hold back, he or she, they're trying to hold back. But it's coming to revelation, it's coming to clarity. I see new cycles coming about. Transition cycles. Everything coming to the forefront, everything coming to the forelight. Justice is coming to the situation. They have the power to do this. They can change it by the palm of their own hands. And they're trying to make what is wrong right. They're trying to change their thinking, trying to change their thoughts, trying to change their mind. Justice. So a new cycle. Then I have King of Cups. So the King of Cups, 2/3 Pisces, 1/3 Aquarius, or 1/4 Aquarius. The King of Cups, I mean, you know, the kings in this deck, you know, they're more of a controller, more of authoritative. The King of Cups, again, it kind of goes back to the Hangman, like they go deep within, like they're very emotional. You know, the cups, they're very sensitive, they're water. So the water represents going within the depths of the subconscious mind, because there is water at the bottom of this. Going deep within. Things may be a little bit wavy, but he's trying to bring calmness. He's staring at that glass. The glass is empty. How can he make the glass full? That's what he's thinking. How can I make it full? He or she. Take it how it resonates. What clarified that was the Emperor. So again, for some, there could be authoritative figure, because I have the Justice card here. So like a lawyer, judge. For some of you all, you know that you are married and you have families. You know, you could have filed some type of legal separation, I'm feeling, or a divorce. But he's really going within thinking, how can he make the cup full again? How can he bring happiness back? How can he bring wish fulfillment back? And we have Queen of Wands. So Aries, this could be you. He's going deep within thinking, how can he bring wish fulfillment back to you? Also with the Emperor and the Queen, this Emperor could have more of a Queen of Wands type of energy. Because she's controlling, she's smart, she does everything under the sun. She could be an authoritative figure as well. Like such as like entrepreneur, things of that sort. Your judge or lawyer could be a female. I'm seeing that for some. Rational mind, very headstrong. Fairness. But also can be like this queen, she can be a little manipulating when things don't go her way and can be a little catty. Very dominant, very authoritative. Okay, so the present situation, we have a battle. Because for some, I definitely see a legal battle going on. For others, if this is like a new relationship, like I was saying, for some of you it is. And there's some past life. The way that I see this is that, you know, during this new cycle, let me just back up a minute. I'm sorry about that. With the moon, during this new cycle, they're just trying to bring what's wrong in their life right. They're trying to bring justice to their life. Justice to the situation. That's what they're trying to do. And they're on a transformation. They're on a new cycle. And they're thinking about how to fill that cup. Again, going back to having a rational mind, going back to being fairness, being authoritative, firm. I feel like this person's really serious in nature. Very fiery. So with the current situation, the present situation, you know, we have a battle going on. With the Five of Wands, we have a battle. Fiery Leo. Restrictions. I feel like there's a mental battle. There's definitely for some a battle in court. Or some type of legal battle. But emotionally, mentally, this person's battling. Because remember, they're diving deep. And they're going all the way deep down within, underneath the water. They're dealing with some really dark things. And they are battling and they're swinging every which way. I really do feel that. Like they're reconstricted. Like they have some restrictions. They're putting restrictions on their own life. On their own mind. On their own emotional state. I also feel like for some, like they're breaking free, they're busting out, they're fighting back, they're taking on that Leo energy, like the lion, have courage, be determined. Because they want to go to the palace. They want to go home. The Palace of Wands. The Palace of Wands is full of passion, full of fire, full of transformation, full of creativity. A very fiery, very fast movement with those Knight of Wands that's all throughout here. Trying to break free to go back home. Home is where your heart is. That's what Spirit just said. Trying to bring their passion back to the home. Because for some of you, I remember I said it did affect your kids. For those that are. For others, you know, my singles, they are, should I say, the ones that, you know, wasn't married or without kids. Yeah, they're just battling. Some of y'all, you might have did live together for some, but just didn't have any kids or anything. For others, this was newer. And they're just battling because they're just trying to get back to that creative place. That place in their life and in their mind where it was full of love and full of passion. And they're just trying to get that back, and they're battling that. They're trying to break the limitations that they put on themselves. They're battling. They're up. And a lot of emotional distress. I feel like a lot of them have a lot of anxiety. A lot of fear. And with that owl, inner, that seeks like deep inner wisdom, like deep going within the subconscious mind. Then we have that moon. So cycle. They're battling deep. Okay. Clarify the Palace of Wands for me. Palace of Wands, Palace of Wands. Oh, you flipped. Not shocked about this. The Highest Priestess. Pisces. Using their intuition. So they're going within. And not only, are they going within the deep subconscious mind, like I keep saying, like they're diving deep, like going deep, like to that very dark place. Things that they've held for years that they never let out. That also, by them doing that and clearing that energy from those things that was constricting them and holding them down, their intuition is opening up. They're using their intuition to get back to the safe place, to get back home, to find their passions, to find their fire. To bring calmness into the mind. Again, that quarter of a moon. And the goal of this is, even though the baskets are empty, you guys did plant some seeds. You're waiting for a harvest. You have the smile on your face. You're sitting up there and you're waiting patiently. And we have Saturn and Taurus. You're waiting patiently for that harvest. Like you're sitting there, you're all happy, you and the dog. You can just reach up and grab the seeds that you planted into the situation. You can. But no, you're like, I'm going to patiently wait. So he or she, they're seeing you as being patient with them. Waiting for them to fill your baskets. And many of you, you planted some seeds. Okay, I have the Four of Wands. Yeah, because you planted some seeds and you want an offer, especially if this is a new relationship. You want an offer, like you feel like this is the one. And you planted seeds even before the situation. I'm talking to the ones that's in a new situation. You feel like this is the person that you're going to marry. And also I got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning for you, a new relationship. Like I was saying for some of you, a new commitment, a higher commitment. You planted your seeds and now you're waiting for them to harvest and you're willing to wait. You're willing to wait for this person, Aries. Some of you all, you're willing to wait. They know it too. And that's whether you marry single or in a new situation. You feel as if that he's going to find his way, he or she, they're going to find their way back to you. And they know that you feel like this. They know that you've been patient with them. They know it. For others, I feel like, they know you've been patient. They know that they haven't filled those baskets up. So I feel like this emptiness, I feel like you did not get your fair share. If you're getting your fair share, they would have been filling those baskets. I'm not saying that they got to be perfect, because we all have our problems, but there's nothing in them. Although they were reconstructing themselves because of the issues that they had, they also put the limitations on you. They put the limitations in the relationship. Those that have children, the limitations were also on your kids. It affected that as well. Sorry guys, because of my injury, my hand is messing with me. So I have the highest priest. Again, going within. Some of them could have an ability as well. And, you know, getting in touch with their intuition. And they're discovering that while they're diving deep. You could have an ability and they know it. And they could feel like you're using their intuition or speaking to your spirit guide. Also, some of them could be getting readings done. Or they see you as getting reading done. Again, it's a new phase with the moon. And that Hebrew symbol, Gimel, I think that's what it's called. Gimel. It basically means like camel, like the camel is crossing over the dry desert. So I hear like it's not far within reach, or you may feel as far within reach. You may feel that it's dry. You may feel that this new cycle is dry. It says darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. Yeah, you guys may feel like that like this is like a dry season. I don't know, like you guys is, or even their energy, I should say. It's just like it's just like, oh goodness. It's like this sloppy. Yeah. Because they want joy, they want happiness, so they're going deep within. Some of them are using their intuition. I feel like for some of them, it could be some trickery because they do have an ability, so they know how to play the game. But they're going within, they're going deep within, trying to use their intuition to bring happiness. At least they were in the past. And joy, like they were trying in the past. With this Four of Swords, so we have healing, sleep. Again, I feel like revelation, clarity, answers coming in your dreams. Sleep goes back to that ability. And then in the recent past events, we have, again, the Four of Swords. So we have this twice. So they could have Jupiter in Libra. Yeah, diving deep, going within the subconscious mind. Like I feel like that, you know, some of them do have some abilities, so they're getting their answers in their sleep. I'm sorry, Aries. I don't know what happened here. I have another camera on the side of me. So going deep, yeah, going within, coming up with creative ways or creative expressions, learning how to be more creative. Like they could be dreaming that. I very well could be dreaming that. So anyhow, let me... Yeah, the highest priest. So we have Taurus. Dreaming, going within. Asking their spirit guides, for those that believe that way, because I'm being told that. Like, I really do feel like the sloppy energy, like just, like that type of energy. Like, I feel it. See, I'm not making this up. Maybe many of them feel like giving up right now with the Nine of Wands right here. Man, praying. Many of them, they feel like giving up. The Palace of Cups. So being gentle, going into a more gentle environment, being more supple about their thoughts, being more gentle with their self, because they've been through some rough water. So now they're trying to come into calmness. And the Palace of Cups, when you enter into the Palace of Cups, that's where you're coming into. Calmness, inner healing, transformation. Yeah. Definitely all up in their head. Thinking about what is going to serve them. They've been thinking a lot about the past. Thinking about a lot of rats, a lot of things that didn't go right. But they do have an offer that's right there in front of them. And I feel like they're going to be discovering that because they're going to be entering into this gentle place. And I see their attitude towards it is that, again, it goes back to, you got it twice. Wish fulfillment. They want happiness. They want wish fulfillment. They want to be full. They want all the fruits. Like, again, seeds were planted. They're ready for a harvest. Some of them could be indulging in a lot of drinks like wine, food, fulfillment. They're using it to provide fulfillment. Because right now this is in the position of like their attitude towards the situation. They want happiness. They want fulfillment. They and they want abundance. Again, Pisces. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna clarify. I want to get a little bit more about like their attitudes. Their attitude is they want fulfillment. Yeah, because at the beginning I got it to where they're diving deep within. Sorry, this is like bugging me. Like, so I'm just gonna put it. Okay, I got the Hangman again. You guys are getting the same cards. Again, temporary. And you know what? Oh my goodness. It clarified one another again. You know what? Look. This was at the very beginning. Diving deep, looking for the wish fulfillment, going deep within the subconscious minds to release. All that inner conflict goes back since the beginning of their lifetime, since childhood. And you got it again in this thing. This is their attitude. They really are diving deep. Trying to find a new, fresh perspective on things so they can bring happiness and fulfillment. Remember, the hangman or the hanging man, however you want to say it, it is a temporary position. You can release those chains that's holding you back, holding you down. That's why you're diving deep. You're ready to, or your partner, I should say, they're ready to release. And we have the Queen of Swords right here. Again, she represents that, ready to release, ready to cut out the past, ready to cut out all that stuff in the subconscious mind that's holding you in bondage. 2/3 Libra, 1/3 Virgo. She's ready to cut out. She has a very serious look on her face. And they're serious about doing the work. They're very serious. And this is in the position how others see them. They see them as serious. They see them ready to heal. She can strike at any time. Not in like in a bad way, but just like cutting ties with everything. Like they're ready. They're ready to break free. This is good because they are ready to bring love. And she clarified herself. I cannot make this up. I also feel Aquarius for some reason. Yeah, she's ready to cut it off. Like, you know, like her attitude is like very, very dominant, very strong. She says what she means. She means what she says. She doesn't play. You know, even if you like disagree, she may debate with you. Like, I'm not going to lie, because they do think like they are right. But at the same time, they are very smart and very wise. And they think of themselves like royalty, especially with that purple. Maybe nice dressers too, but they're ready. They're ready to, I just felt that. Like they're like, I am the queen. I'm the queen of my castle. And, you know, if your partner is like a female, or if you're a male, or even if, you know, you're a female and, you know, you're in a same sex type of relationship, because for some, I feel like that you are, you know, they are ready to break free, and other people view them as ready to break free. They're ready to cut their ties with their past. They're ready to move on. And their inner emotions is everything coming to an end with the death. With death comes new beginning. Look at that snake. Poisonous snake. And look the way he's looking with his mouth open. If he moves around with that snake may take a leap. But for some reason, I feel like he controls the snake and the snake already knows. Because again, we have Scorpio. Yeah. So their inner emotions is they see all this hurt and all this pain coming to an end. Like they want a new beginning. And that's very evident. And again, this was flipped, so maybe that's why. I have the Magician. So they definitely are bringing things to frustration. They're ready to empty those to fill those baskets that was empty. They're ready for a new beginning. And they're trying to manifest in every area in their life. So they can be happy, so they can move on, because they are serious, Aries. They are ready for wish fulfillment. They're ready to clear the clutter out of their subconscious mind. They're ready. I feel this stuff so strongly. And the final result or the outcome is, and this is like the outcome as of right now. They are, with the Two of Swords, they are at a cross where they are, I don't want to say juggling like the Two of Coins, but in a sense, yeah, they're blinded right now. They're having a lot of emotional distress. They're still feeling pain. They still don't know really which way to go with this. They could also have a moon in Libra, if you know their chart. But they are breaking free, even though they're blinded, even though, the swords is not stabbing them through the heart like the Three. They're on the side of them, and you see the light is still shining through all that cloudiness. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like they're at the right at the cusp of a breakthrough. I feel that intuitively. And the Fool came out, and I took the Fool with this because, yeah, in this deck it can mean that, they were acting foolish. That's probably why they're blinded right now. They're acting foolish or whatever. But it's a little bit deeper than that. Because remember, in this mask, and I remember speaking about this in the last reading, those eyes, those are your partner's eyes. They're looking at themselves. The Fool card is them. They're diving deep into the subconscious mind. They're looking like in the mirror at their self, and they didn't like what they were seeing. So now they're trying to fix it. They're trying to make it right. And they have a very eccentric way with Uranus of doing this. Again, planting seeds. Aleph. That's the Hebrew letter. I feel like, taking things, clarity. Transformation with the butterfly, coming into a new adventure. Standing on top of Saturn. Now not reconstricting yourself. Now you're standing on top of that world. And I also feel the balls in your court. You have the world in the palm of your hands. So they're ready to seek new adventure. They were tired of the person that they saw in the mirror. They didn't like the reflection of what they saw. And that's what I'm being told. And that's why they're diving deep. That's why they're going within. And I just think that's fantastic. They still working on that stuff. But this is not a bad reading at all, guys. Hey, I would much rather have somebody that's willing to do the work and change the things so they can, because they definitely, I got the Two of Cups earlier, they definitely, look at this as a partnership. And if this is a new situation, or a newer situation, let me say, they want to get to know you more. They want to get to know you deeper. They see you as somebody that they can potentially go all the way with. But however, they know that they got to clean some things up. They know they can't keep taking the same behavior in the same situations, because you're going to keep getting the same result. So you have to take it how it resonates, because I do feel like somebody that's in a newer relationship and somebody wanted to take a break and you really didn't know why. I also feel for some people, you've been together for a long time. You don't have kids. You may live together though. For some, and some you don't live together, but you've been together for a long time. And others, yeah, you do have children. You were married. Sorry guys, but I don't know what made me pull this off top, but I have the Page of Cups. So I do feel like they're coming towards you. Coming towards you with the message. Also learning. They've learned a lot about themselves. They totally recreated themselves, birthing a new creation. Coming towards with that message of, I want to bring you this offer. I've learned everything that I need. Well, I'm not going to say everything, but I've learned a lot of things about myself. And now I'm ready. Like I took a look at myself in the mirror, that man or that woman in the mirror. I didn't like what I saw. That's what I'm seeing for some. I don't know. Spirit told me to draw that like right from the top. Yeah. I think I called this earlier, the Wheel of Fortune. And once that message comes through, because he or she, they're bringing that message towards you, and things are going to turn. I feel like turn for the better, because this person really does want this. I'm feeling that. They really do want. They really do want it. Like they went within. They're trying to bring things into alignment. Yeah, and they're moving on to calmer waters. There still may be some emotional distress, but they definitely are coming towards you to turn things around. And even though it may be hard, and they're still working on the subconscious mind, because you got the universe in the background, they're still having some emotional distress. And even though they may still feel some entrapment, they're still willing to move on. In the regular Wade and Rider deck, you know, it's a couple moving on together. But I feel like they're moving towards you. That's what I feel. They're moving towards you to bring you a message. They learned a lot about themselves during this separation. And they know they can't keep doing things the same way. That's what I feel. And I feel like things will be turning around for the better. So anyhow, that was an awesome reading, Aries. I'm going to pull some romance oracles for you. Give me 6, Spirit, but one at a time. One at a time. Let me see. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, you had an extra one that fell out that was stuck, but that's okay. Ooh. You know what? A couple of these cards, when I was shuffling before your reading, they fell out too. And I threw them back in. Okay, so the first thing that we have, for some of you all, there could have been some deception. Somebody wasn't being them true selves. And I said that when I showed the moon card earlier. I said someone was wearing a mask. The truth came out. Now it's a new cycle. And they had to dive deep within. Yes, someone was being false. Possibly they could have been with somebody else, and you know, and you guys broke up, and that's what made them dive deep within and get in touch with reality. That's for some, but for many of you, I don't even feel it like necessarily being like third party. I just feel like that they were wearing a false mask. You know, they had some things that they were battling. They didn't like who they were. I really do feel that. I don't necessarily feel like a third party. But I'm being told that you have to release your ex. So time has come to clear your energy. Because for those that are in a new relationship, I mean, there possibly could have been like a little bit of deception. Still having some issues from their past relationships. Possibly could still been in touch with an ex. Not saying that they did anything. Some might have did a little sneaky stuff, but others no. Because of what they went through, they were wearing a false mask. And this is for the newer ones, I feel. And they really, when they dig deep, they had to release their past. They had to release the ex. So this is them. For some of you all, yeah, it could be you too. You may need to release your ex. if you're in a new commitment. For those, I can't make this up. This is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For some, I've said this from the beginning, I feel like this is new love because you guys are getting to know each other. For others, the way I view this is because I see them coming back home and I see a new beginning in this relationship, a new beginning in this marriage, a new love, because it's a new chapter in the love. And I'm being told that you need to trust and have faith in the situation. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, and what I mean and what I feel about that card, I just want to explain this. Like, especially if you're in a new situation, like this person is different from who you had before. Like, you really don't know this person because you're at the stages of getting to know one another. And so this person is different from what you're used to. You may have to be a little bit more patient, you know, but they're going deep within. I mean, I feel like a lot of realness with this person. Like, they really do want to change. It's not even all about you. It can't, no disrespect, but it can't be about you. When somebody's trying to change, they have to do it for themselves. Because the way they feel about themselves is how they're going to treat you. That's what I'm being told. So this person may be a little different from what you're used to. I also feel for those that are married or you've been together with somebody for a long time, whether you have kids or you don't, like this person is coming back a different person. So you're not used to this person. They've done a lot of inner healing, did a lot of work. So they're different. And you're not used to them being this way. But you need to keep an open mind about it. And I'm being told that you need to let go and let it unfold naturally. Let the situation unfold naturally. Let go of your control issues. Some of you guys could be trying to control the situation. Don't. Stop. Let it go. Let it unfold naturally because he or she, they still have romantic feelings for you. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. They still have romantic feelings for you, Aries. So anyhow, I'm going to pull some Wisdom House of Night Oracle. And then we're going to be wrapping this reading. Now, this was a good reading. Very good reading. Very positive reading. I mean, I really applaud your person. Good grief. Okay, trap. This has been coming out for everybody. It's like the Hangman. Like, they're trapped. But, you know, it's a voluntary. Like, if they want, they can spread their wings and fly out. They don't have to stay in that cage. So anyway, I'm going to draw you another one. Also, it symbolizes transformation with that crow. Oh, wow. We have two. They both flew out, so I'm going to give you both. We have Oath and we have Beauty. Wow. So I'm going to start with Beauty first. So Beauty, I hear that song by Drew Hill, by the way, Beauty. Every rose has its thorn, and the symbol of beauty reminds you that beauty is never perfect. Just as beautiful experience you have will not be perfect forever. When you revel in the beauty that is true, you can look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you are already perfect as you are. When you choose this symbol, it is a sign that beauty is all around you. Keep a positive attitude, expect wonderful things, and they will come to you. See yourself as beautiful and know that beauty is not skin deep. It includes qualities that lie well beneath the surface. Look for this truer beauty in others as well, and always look beyond appearances. That's exactly what I was saying all along, especially when I was talking about that fool, like how they were looking themselves in the mirror and they didn't like what they saw, like they had to fix. I remember saying the beauty within. I was earlier in the reading. It's right on target. Uh-oh, one more. Okay, so we got Oath. My lovely child, you have chosen the symbol of Oath. This is a symbol for all promises and is a reminder to keep the ones you have made. An oath is never made lightly nor unjust. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you have made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let the person go. Don't hold on. If somebody refuses to be honorable, you don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm to belong to me. To belong to me. You must keep that promise. It goes along with what I'm saying. This person had to be true to themselves. They had to be true to themselves in order to be true to you. Like I said earlier, I was telling you, I don't mean no disrespect, but, they had to be true to themselves. That's the only way they can be true to you. So anyway, Aries, this was such a good reading. I really did enjoy reading for you, as always, my fiery babies. So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. If this resonated with you, please tell me all about it in the comments. Anyways, please stay healthy and safe. And until the next time, much love and peace.